Hello everyone. Hello pre-service teachers. I'm going to discuss today curriculum, our lesson 3 for module 2. Module 2 is on the teacher as a knower of curriculum. So I'm going to discuss lesson 3, curriculum development processes and models. Okay, so our desired learning outcome here is to explain and summarize the curriculum development processes, okay, and models. Okay, so what is the cycle? Ano ang cycle? Paano na-develop ang isang curriculum? So, a curriculum is not an overnight process, ladies and gentlemen. My dear students. Okay? Hindi siya nabubuo sa isang gabi lamang. It undergoes the development of a curriculum undergoes, okay, a process, procedure, step by step methods, okay, if you may say methods. Okay, so because curriculum is a dynamic process, okay, it has to undergo change, okay. Ayan, so nakita natin, di ba, yung mga traditional to contemporary schools of thought on curriculum. Okay? Ayan, that is because of the fact that a curriculum is dynamic. Okay? So, let's talk about the curriculum development process. Okay? The curriculum development is a dynamic process. Okay? That involves many different people and procedures. Okay? So, development connotes, okay, changes, which is systematic. So we can say that curriculum development, we can equate it to dynamism, okay, because curriculum changes from time to time. Okay? Curriculum. So, nagkakaroon tayo, makikita mo sa cycle, paano nababago ang curriculum. Okay? Sapagkat ang curriculum ay dynamic. Okay? Ang dynamism ay dahil sa pagbabago-bago. Why? Why do we have to change our curriculum? Dati-rate, grades 1 to 10 lamang. Pero we added, nabuo ang K-12 curriculum. Why is it so? Okay? That from time to time, the curriculum is being changed. That is because of the fact that, okay, a curriculum is dynamic. Okay, so let's now proceed to the different steps of curriculum development. Okay, so we have 4. Okay, so this is the process now of curriculum development. We have curriculum planning, okay, curriculum designing, curriculum implementing, and curriculum evaluating. So actually, if you are going to look at the curriculum development process, it is cyclical. Okay? It is cyclical. So, when you, after planning, you design. After designing, you implement. After implementing, you evaluate the curriculum. So, the feedback, the results of the evaluation will give information, data, okay, feedback as to what needs to be developed, okay, in the curriculum. Ano pang kailangan i-revise? Ano kailangan palitan? Need bang i-sustain? So, babalik ulit yan. Okay? Babalik ulit yan sa curriculum planning. Okay. Okay, so we have curriculum planning. Okay, in curriculum planning, it considers the vision, mission, goals, objectives of an organization. As we have said, it is very important that we have in planning the curriculum, we have to, okay, consider the vision, okay, of the organization. Why? Because every activities in the curriculum should be in line. Okay? It should be aligned with the vision. Okay? Every activities in the curriculum should be contributory to the achievement of the vision, mission, goals, and objectives. Okay? So, this vision, mission, goals, and objectives will be translated later on, okay, sa curriculum as the desired learning outcomes. So, if the outcomes are good, okay, then we can say that we were able to achieve, okay, the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of the organization. So, now, that is very important in curriculum planning. Okay? Next, curriculum designing. Okay, it pertains to how the curriculum is conceptualized as to what are the subjects will be included, what are the desired learning outcomes, how many hours are you going to spend in a particular subject, okay, what are the strategies that you are going to make use of, what instructional materials are the best or the most appropriate in a particular subject matter. So those, okay, are to be considered in curriculum design. Okay, so we could also include assessment, what kind of assessment, how do you measure whether the students were able to achieve the competencies, okay, expected from them. Okay, so what are the resources also that you are going to utilize? Is it internet based, okay, or what are the books that you're going to make use of? So you consider those, okay, in curriculum design, okay, the curriculum design process. Okay, now let's go to the implementation. The third step, okay, in the curriculum development process is curriculum implementation. Okay, you are now going to implement the curriculum. Okay, as they say, many curricularists say that this is the most important. Okay, this is the most important part of the curriculum development process. Okay, for me, okay, every step is important. Okay, from curriculum planning to curriculum evaluation, they are all important. Okay, but I just would like to emphasize that curriculum implementation is now, okay, the part wherein you are going to execute. This is now the part whether for you to know whether you are successful or not when it comes to curriculum development. Okay, so you are now going to put into plan, okay, into action the plan which is based on the curriculum design, okay, that you created. Okay, because the most important, okay, sabi ko nga, the most important curricularist is the teacher. Why? Because they are the implementors of the curriculum. Okay, so policymakers make the design. Now, the success of that, okay, lies on the teachers as they implement the curriculum. Okay, so the implementation of the curriculum, okay, is what will transpire in the classroom. Okay, that's why, as I have said, the teacher has a very important role to play in the curriculum development process. Okay, so now let's talk about curriculum evaluation. Okay, it determines the extent to which the desired outcomes have been achieved. Okay, this is now the time when you are going to measure whether the learning outcomes expected from the students, okay, are achieved, the objectives set forth, okay, in the curriculum are achieved. Dito na malalaman, okay? So this curriculum evaluation is very important in the sense that it provides feedback as to, okay, whether, okay, the entire curriculum process is successful. Okay, because this feedback, this information, this data will now be used, okay, to determine, okay, whether there is a need to revise, change, okay, or sustain the curriculum. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so let's continue our discussion. Let's now proceed to the curriculum development process models. We have three. Okay, we have what was proposed by Ralph Tyler, okay, Hilda Taba, okay, and Galen Seiler, and William Alexander, okay, with their curriculum model. Okay, so if you're going to look at it, okay, if you're going to look at it, the models of Taba, Tyler, okay, Sailor, and Alexander could easily fit in to the general presentation of what curriculum development, what is the curriculum development process, okay? So Ralph Tyler's model, okay, is called as this is also called as Tyler's rationale, okay? But his emphasis here is the planning phase. Okay? Sabi niya sa kanya, kay Tyler, ang pinaka-importanting part ng curriculum development ay yung planning phase. Okay? So, he posited 4 fundamental principles, okay, which are illustrated as answers to the following question. So, sabi niya, number 1, what education purposes should schools seek to attain? So, this pertains to the vision, mission, goals, and objectives, okay, set forth by the school, okay, because sabi nga natin, the achievements of this BMGO is very important, okay? So that's why when you plan, you have to consider, okay, activities that will contribute to the achievement of these vision, mission, goals, and objectives, okay? What educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? Okay? What educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? Okay? So this is related. This can be related to curriculum design. Okay? Ano yung mailalagay mong mga experiences, mga learning experiences, mga strategies, activities, okay, approaches, and so on and so forth, which will, okay, help, okay, which will likely, sabi nga niya, likely attain, okay, these purposes, okay. Next, how can these educational experiences be effectively organized? So we can relate it to curriculum implementation. And lastly, how can we determine whether these purposes are being attained or not? And how do we determine that? Through evaluation. Okay, so we relate it to curriculum evaluation. So Tyler's model shows that in curriculum development, the following considerations should be made. Number 1, purposes of the school. Okay, that's why at Pangasinan State University, we always emphasize our vision, okay, mission, goals, objectives, and core values, because these are what we seek to be. Okay? These are what we seek to achieve, attain, accomplish. Okay? Next, educational experiences related to the purposes, organization of the experiences, and evaluation of the experiences. Okay? So these are just the keywords, okay? The keywords of the 4 fundamental questions or principles that were asked a while ago. Okay? Ayan. So, those are what were highlighted, okay, by Ralph Tyler in his so-called Tyler's rationale. Number 2, Hilda Taba model, okay? Or she calls it as the grassroots approach, okay? So, Hilda Taba develop or improve, enhance the model created by Ralph Tyler. Okay? So, for Hilda Taba, she believed that the teachers should be part and parcel. Okay? Malaki. Sabi niya, in-emphasize niya, malaki ang role ng teacher in developing, okay, the curriculum. The teacher should participate all throughout the steps of curriculum development. Dapat andun yung teacher. Owing to the fact, as we have said, that the teacher is the implementor. Nasa grassroots kasi ang teacher. Siya ang makakapagsabi kung, okay, maganda ang curriculum, kung akma ang curriculum sa kakayahan ng mga kabataan, akma ng mga estudyante, akma ang curriculum sa kahandaan ng mga guro at ng mga mag-aaral. Okay? Ayan, kaya nga grassroots Okay? At the bottom of the curriculum development process are the teachers. Okay? But they have the most important role because they implement the curriculum. Okay? So, for Hilda Taba, she presented 7 major steps. Okay? She called it as the linear model, para siyang flow chart, step-by-step process. Okay, number 1. Okay? Diagnosis of learners' needs and expectations of the larger society. Okay? What are the needs? What is the background of the learner? Okay? Gaano kahanda? Ano ang level ng kahandaan? Ang taas ng kahandaan ng mag-aaral. Number 2, formulation of learning objectives. Okay? Ayan. Next, selection of learning contents. Organization of learning contents. Selection of learning experiences by which these learning contents will be integrated, and determination of what to evaluate and the means of, okay, yung pang-pito, the means of doing it. Okay, determine, okay, what is to be evaluated. So, okay, when you determine what is to be evaluated, you go back to the objectives that were formulated. That will help you a lot. Okay? Because these are the objectives, these are what to be achieved. Okay? And of course, the means of doing, okay, the determination of what is to be evaluated. Okay?